I had a clinic in Australia and I met Jamie. Of course, I was kind of seen him before, never really met the guy. And he was at that clinic, and then his mom and him came up and said, we have a dream. We want to, do something seriously. Could he come over? And after some meetings, stuff like we agreed on, yeah, give it a shot. And the goal was going to World Equestrian Games. That was even the goal 2.5 years ago, to go to WEG.
With the help of coach, lunger and mentor Lasse Kristensen, 21-year-old Australian vaulter Jamie Hocking will realise his dream when he competes at the World Equestrian Games this September.
Of course, it's a great privilege to go to WEG, and I'm really, really looking forward to it, but it's going to be after WEG that I go, oh my gosh, that was a WEG,
After nearly 3 years of training in Denmark, Jamie will travel to the WEG with his team and horse French Kiss.
The second that I kind of laid eyes on her and jumped on her for the first time, I felt something a little bit different, and I don't think I've felt that before. She's just this really, really trustworthy horse, and she's not always the most well-behaved horse, and sometimes scares me with some of the things she does. But I jumped on her when I met her. Within the first training, I did my full freestyle on her and just felt some security.
As a former WEG champion lunger and top-level vaulter, Lasse's knowledge has been invaluable to the team's training and preparation.
It's the biggest we can do. It's really big, and we need to do this. We need to go to World Cup to prepare the horse, or Jamie, to get him into pressure, get the horse into pressure, and make them feel confident. Then we take him off pressure to smaller competitions, and then we build up again. Right now we have a lot adding on environment training, get her ready to stress, and that means actually taking her on different loops, have her meeting buckets and plastics and flags and all that. So it's less physical training right now, keep her happy, keep her flexible, in a good conditioning, but more in environment training.
Lasse is not the only one with experience of the WEG. Jamie also competed at the championship when he was just 14 years old as the flyer for the Australian team.
It's different to me when I was 14 because now I've put a lot more effort into it and a lot more time and money investment myself. So I think there's something driving me forward. Back then, I trained hard, but I didn't have the same passion in it like I do now. Of course, I was 14, but, there's probably not the level of focus that I have at it now. So that's the difference.
As a child, Jamie received financial support from his parents to help him vault. However, as things developed, he has had to find an alternative way to fund his passion.
So when I was younger, I got the help from mum and dad to start my own sheep business. They let me borrow $1,900, and I bought 10 female, they're called ewes, and 1 ram, which was enough to get a flock going. And then over 3 years, I was able to pay that back to my parents. So that's been funding my trips ever since, really.
Jamie still runs his sheep business at home in Australia, but on top of that, he also has to earn his keep with Lasse in Denmark.
The first thing that is said is firstly, I have to work to be able to stay here. So I come here and start here at 8, and then I do, through till about 1 o'clock. And then after that, I'll go up on the barrel and train and do my physical training. And then 2 of those days, I'm on my mare French Kiss. And then the last thing I do is, right before I go to bed, stretching. So I do 5 minutes of stretching every night. It just has to be every night.
Both working for Lasse and physical training is key to Jamie's routine. But another crucial part to his life and vaulting is his passion for music.
Yeah, music is a really, really big part of what I do. A lot of a lot of the things I do in my life is surrounded by music. Like if I go in the gym, maybe after, just to cool down after I've done stretching, I'll go in the gym, play piano. And then I go home and try and create my vaulting music. So aside from, you know, the vaulting, it's a big part in my life. Gives me happiness, so yeah.
He's so much an artist. He has to feel the music and feel it right before he can perform. And I think that we have been seeing a few times one where the horse has been good at a World Cup, that even the Tixter score has been one of the best. And he's very strong that way. And then that's the reason I think he's artist, actually.
With training, competitions and a farm to run, Jamie and Lasse certainly have their hands full. And with the World Equestrian Games just months away, life will be busier than ever. We wish Jamie and his team all the best at the WEG and look forward to following their progress in the coming years.